in each other a traveling companion, someone with whom they can walk this life's journey. And although the path to God is straight, at times it might be steep or narrow, filled with obstacles, and to have someone with whom, or to whom you can offer assistance during those challenging moments, and from whom you can receive help, is a true blessing from God. But without question, along this life's journey will be times of great joy and celebration, and to have someone with whom you can share those precious moments is also a true blessing from God. The Prophet of Islam, Muhammad, taught his companions that marriage is half of one's faith. That's a big part of one's faith, half of one's faith. It's such a big part of one's faith because with marriage comes tremendous responsibility. For you, Jay, are no longer responsible for just looking out for yourself, taking care of yourself, but for caring for, supporting, and nurturing Reem. And for you, Reem, to show affection to and to care for and support Jay. And should God bless you with children, there's a tremendous responsibility that you will face. They're joyous about this. There's a tremendous responsibility that you will face in modeling how to laugh at life's great moments, but how a woman treats a man and how a man treats a woman, how to be a faithful individual, person of character who contributes to the betterment of this world. It's a tremendous responsibility. And each of you brings to this relationship something very unique, because in the Islamic tradition, marriage is the union between two individuals, but it's also the union between two families, and in this case, two cultures. And we're bringing together two very beautiful traditions and cultures, and you have a challenge but an opportunity to create a new culture for your home. One that reflects the beauty that you each bring, that reflects that heritage, that richness, that vibrancy, and takes the most beautiful from each and creates a new culture, one that is even more beautiful than anyone independently, but also one that is welcoming to all, from either background and from those from another tradition as well. To create in your home a culture that will inspire those who experience it. The Quran analogizes the relationship between a husband and a spouse, or really says a good spouse is like a good garment. A good garment. And it sounds like a silly analogy, but a good garment does a few things really well. It's an important analogy because as a good garment, first of all, in order to be a good garment for each other, you have to fit each other properly. You can't be too constricting or too loose, but you have to be the right fit. And in order to know each other's size, you have to communicate. You have to express your expectations of one another and your appreciation. And communication is key to a successful marriage. Number two, in order to be a good garment one to the other, you have to protect each other from the elements. You give each other protection, covering, warmth, comfort. And that's what a good spouse does for one another. And also, lastly, a good garment makes you look good. So that you can do that. To get married in Islam is very simple. All that's required are that there be witnesses, and we have here many loving family and friends, that there be an exchange of vows, which we're going to do eminently, and that there be a mahr, or a dowry, which is a gift from the groom to the bride, and that's to get you used to giving her things. You're ready, Jay. Just beginning. So before we exchange the formal vows, I'm going to put you on the spot first, Jay, and have you say a couple of words from your heart to Reem. And I'll hold the mic, and you can look deeply into her eyes as you offer her your own personal vows.
Oh, these are my vows now.
Yes.
Thank you. I think you touched a lot of things.
I'll hold the mic for you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I wrote a few things down just in case.
And now it's your turn.
I love you so much, and I appreciate you so much. And I vow to make sure that you know that I appreciate you. I take the time and effort to know that I appreciate you, because you're wonderful. Thank you. You're my best friend. You're my companion. We do the grind together. I vow to be there and do the grind with you. Be the best friend for you. You know I love you so much because you're a really good listener. I vow to try to listen and try to hear you out. And be open-minded even though when we're disagreeing or not agreeing. We grow so much. Thank you. But I know sometimes we might need our space. So I vow to make sure I give you your space. And with that growth, I vow to make sure I can forgive when we make mistakes, or when you make mistakes, or when I make mistakes. And lastly, and it's funny because I found this to be quick, but when we met, I know I asked you to always be honest with me. And that's my favorite thing about you, is when you yourself could be honest. So now I vow to be true and honest to you. Yeah. Yeah.